ready on this one, Jane? Hi, welcome. So glad to have you with us. I am certified personal trainer Mary Beth Rockwell, coming to you from the Next Fitness Thing. Welcome to the Next Fitness Show, our 50th episode. Who would have thought we would make it this far? Alexis, our CEO and my co-host and my executive producer and all the things. Alexis, say hey, what's up?
Hey.
Did you ever think that we were going to make 50 episodes on this thing? This is pretty sweet.
Oh, we'll make it to 500, no problem.
We will. 5,000. Let's call it now. Thank you to everybody who is joining us live on YouTube. And we're live every Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific time, of course. If you're catching the recording, I hope you can make it live whenever it's possible for your schedule as well. And for our 50th episode, it is also the first episode of 2025, obviously. So happy New Year, everybody. Hope you had a lovely holiday season if we haven't chatted with you. And the main topic for the show is going to be 25, as in 2025, 25 tips for a healthier new year. So happy new year, yes, but healthier new year is one of the main reasons we're around here, is working on your health and your wellness. So hang around for that. We're going to have a move and stretch of the week with something fun to announce in regards to one of those. And I'll just dangle that carrot for now. And then we're going to have a tip of the week for you as far as setting yourself up for success if you are indeed setting any intentions for your wellness for the new year. So hang around for that. And if you're looking for a place to work out, and maybe you're checking us out for the first time, you're looking around for some place to work out because you made that commitment to yourself in the new year, the January, the resolutions or intentions or whatever your word is for it, join us, please, thenextfitnessthing.com. We've got classes for every fitness level. We got a lot of free classes you can check out on your own. They're all access classes and all of our genres, basically. And you're welcome to check us out, and then you might just hang around for a while because we're pretty cool and fun around here. So hope you will. And then our Facebook group is a great place for camaraderie and accountability and getting the latest and greatest news updates as well. So facebook.com/groups/the next fitness thing is where you find us there. All right. Shall we, Alexis? Can we see your lovely face on screen? And then we will have our discussion of our main topic, which is, well, no, your lovely face was on screen, but there it is for real. Okay, live. Hi. So we're going to chat about 25 health and wellness tips to start off your 2025 in a healthier way. And now I'm going to be upfront. A lot of these tips are coming from a company that sells supplements. So I just want to, we're going to not really talk a whole lot about the supplementation because we, of course, prefer that you get your nutrition from the food that you eat. But there are some times when a supplement may come in handy. So just floating that out there. So let's dive in. We've got 25 of these to get through and not all that long on the show. So number one, guess what it is? Exercise. Hello. It probably seems obvious, but regular physical activity, of course, lots of benefits for your health and not just your physical well-being, but your mental well-being is too. Alexis, what's your thoughts?
I mean, of course, we're definitely on board with exercise, right? That's what we're here for. Yay! That's what we're doing. So,
it's not just about. No, go ahead. Finish your thought. Sorry.
Yeah, get moving.
Get off your butt and move. The CDC, Centers for Disease Control, of course, recommend that you get your exercise in X number of minutes per day and make sure that you're strengthening your muscles and your bones and that you are reducing your risk of heart disease and diabetes and a lot of those chronic health conditions that can grab us later on in life, especially. So walking is a great place to start if you're just new to exercise. So good news, Next Fitness Thing has a whole lot of fun walking classes. We're going to be talking about them a little bit later on too. So move, job one. Okay. Next, drink water regularly. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Alexis, I know you are a fan of the hydration as well. Cheers to you. Boom. There you go.
Yeah.
Go ahead on the hydration tip. Yeah, I was just going to take a drink and you're taking one too. So we did cheers. So let's follow through.
Any cue I can take to remind me I'm doing it,
I literally, I say this a lot, but I have 4 different colors of this 32-ounce water bottle, and I go through several of these a day. Now, that said, You might have heard the whole 8 glasses of water per day rule. It's kind of passe to go with that. The more precise equation to figure out how much water you should be drinking, take your weight in pounds, divide that number by 2, and then that's the number of ounces of water that you should try to get minimum per day. So for example, I always pick an easy number like 150 pounds, divide that by 2, 75 ounces of water a day is what you should be aiming for in that case. So yeah, it's not, there's different answer for everybody on that one, but just make sure you drink, drink the good stuff, keep you hydrated, keep you running like a well-oiled machine. Yeah. Okay. Track your fitness. So this is how you figure out if you're getting enough exercise and variety from week to week. Grab a journal. If you have a tracking device, I got mine that I wear, faithfully. You can track things on there or an app or whatever it is that works for you. And the way that you move through life and keep track of those things. Alexis, your thoughts on tracking the fitness?
Yeah, whatever works. I mean, I personally keep mine in the notes on my phone. But if you are a paper person, put in a paper journal, whatever works. I mean, some people are using an app. I just think it really helps to be able to keep track of what you're doing, but also just to recognize yourself for doing it by putting it there.
Yeah.
So the action of putting it there actually helps me, not just having something passively tracking.
Yeah. And there are technology-free solutions. Like I said, writing things down. Sometimes I absorb things a lot better when I write pen to paper rather than on a screen. Yeah. Just saying. And you can get a workout buddy and you track each other. You can hold each other accountable. Okay, the next thing is make sure that you are getting proper nutrition, and that is all your macronutrients, not which a lot of us track. That's carbs and protein and fat, and then also making sure that you are tracking your micronutrients as well, because they help your body function again like the well-oiled machine that I was talking about earlier. So as I mentioned, we here at TNFT prefer that you get your nutrients through a good, healthy diet, eating the rainbow, eating all kinds of, varied food options. Try not to eat the same thing all the time because you're just going to get those same nutrients on repeat, and your body needs more than that maybe. So just try to, switch up your diet every once in a while was my big wisdom on that.
It's hard to know with your food, right? It's hard to know because it's completely dependent on the soil and the conditions and everything like that. So I mean, I'm not against taking it as a supplement, but if you're going to take a supplement, just make sure you do your research and you really know what you're getting, because you don't want like a chemical cocktail,
Supplements are not regulated by the FDA or anything. So you need to be really careful. And, do your research. It's not like it's a pharmaceutical medication that is gets all the seals of approval for whatever that's
and maybe ask a professional. I know RD Sharon B is totally a professional at knowing that kind of thing, and they
consult a registered dietitian
on the right track.
Indeed. All right, tip number 5, making our way through here. Stand up every 30 minutes while you are working. That is assuming that you do not have a sedentary job, or that you do, not have a sedentary job, or you do have a sedentary job. That's what I meant. Get up and move every once in a while. If you need to set an alarm, do so. Again, my tracker gives me that little, alert 10 minutes before the top of the hour. It's like, hey, you need to get up and move. So I do, and it really works. It helps keep me on track.
And what do you do to get up and move?
I just walk around wherever I am and just maybe move my arms a little bit, maybe do some jumping jacks or stepping jacks or whatever the case may be, just something to get off my bootay, really. But you got to move around because your body needs that. And sedentary behavior can lead to lots of not so great things for your body as well. So we do sit a lot, most of us.
You can see right now. This is
that's
I
awesome.
try to keep moving even when I'm sitting.
Boingy, boingy, boingy. All right, sweet. Number 6. Get outside. Now, granted, for some of us, this is the kind of chilly time of year. There's snow, there's ice, and here in San Francisco, there's rain, and it's with Alexis as well right now because you got San Francisco's weather. But it does help to get, even if there's not sunshine, even if it's cloudy, even if it's rainy, that little boost when you get in the fresh air hits your lungs. And it just, for me, that's an instant mood boost. I do appreciate the sunshine, of course, because I do have seasonal affective disorder. That definitely can perk you up. And it's a great remedy for stress. Nature, getting out in the world is just wonderful for that. Good for your mental and your emotional wellness. So do take advantage of that and try to take some peeps with you and get them moving with you too. And get them de-stressed as well. That's what I think.
Yeah. I think this
Yeah,
one's really underrated. Get outside, get
for
in the sun.
sure.
Totally do it.
Yes.
Feet on the
Amen.
ground. Yeah.
Feet on the ground. Number 7, eat more herbs and spices. So there are a
Mm.
lot of herbal things, herbs specifically, that have a lot of health benefits for you. So unique phytonutrients like turmeric and ginger and green tea. Several of my doctors along the way have recommended. My GI specialist, in fact, recommended that I have turmeric to help ease the inflammation that I had because I was suffering with ulcerative colitis at the time. And she recommended that. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, wow, that's really interesting. So doctors do believe in this, many of them. So get your antioxidants, pack more herbs and
Yeah.
spices into your food. And also it helps zhuzh up your food. And if you're trying to eat healthy and your food is boring, you're not going to want to eat healthy, right? So, you know, I'm a big
Yeah.
proponent of,
Totally. This
mixing it up
one,
and
I
getting
feel
it to
like this is old school medicine, right? This is
you.
like herbs are medicine, and that's what our ancestors were using for medicine. So the more we can learn about this, I personally this week made chai. I just took a bunch of herbs and put them all into a big pot and made a chai, and that was my way of getting the herbs. And of course,
I
you
love
add things
that.
to make it delicious. It was great.
Sure. Yeah. Number 8, get enough sleep. I am an evangelist for this one now, especially since I replaced my crappy old mattress a couple of weeks ago. And I tracked my sleep on an app last night for the first time in I can't tell you how long, months at
Oh,
least. I got a 100% sleep score because I slept so well. It was like, yeah, baby. It's
nice.
essential for your wellness to get enough sleep. There are some people who tend to run on less sleep than others, my husband being one of them. But yeah, for real. But again, going back to the CDC, adults age 18 to 60 need a minimum, vast majority of us, a minimum of 7 hours of sleep per night. If you
Wow.
are struggling with your sleep, get checked. I actually went to a sleep specialist myself and went through a sleep study and found out some things that really helped me. So you might be able to switch that. There's nothing that says you are sentenced to a life of insomnia, and that would be just awful if you were. So
Mm.
yeah, see
Hmm.
a specialist on that. I would recommend that. Okay, where are we? Number 9, Alexis, I know you're going to be all over this one. Choose organic foods when possible. You were just
Yeah.
talking about that earlier, rather than
Grow
like the
your own
soil.
food if you can. I mean, seriously, I mean, even organic, it's not perfect. You still don't
Right.
really know if the nutrients are really in that soil. It just means they didn't put pesticide, but no pesticide is a good thing. That's, you know,
For real, yeah. And you
yeah.
may look for organic certifications on your labels if you're looking at your food labels to make sure that that food was grown with care for the planet. Also, that's very important. And because organic food can be more expensive, we know that not everybody has unlimited funds to put toward this. You might consider if there's a local CSA in your area, that's community supported agriculture, where it's affordable and you kind of get a share of a bounty of
Yep.
produce. And yeah, those are amazing. Yeah, I've never done that, but I've always
Support
wanted
your
to.
local farmer.
And
Do
support
it.
your local
Support the
farmers.
local farmer.
Exactly. Yes. All right. Number 10. This is
Yes.
another big one here at TNFT. Practice gratitude journaling. We just had a whole challenge
Mm-hmm.
based on this a couple of months ago. So take time to give thanks for all the stuff, no matter how big, how small in your life.
Yeah.
I mean,
Very
it's such a
powerful.
great mood booster
Underrated.
because
Very powerful.
underrated, again, that's the word of this list, isn't it? Underrated. It can improve your overall well-being by helping us be more appreciative of all the stuff that we have, and writing it down or typing it or whatever the case is key to helping center that practice of gratitude, because when you look back at that list of all the things, like a few a day even, it's like, wow, my life isn't too shabby after all. I do have something to look forward to in life, and it can get us down from time to time. So it does help to practice. All
And if
right.
you need more of something, being grateful for what you have is the best way to actually open the door to actually get it. So be grateful for
Boom.
what you got.
Boom. There you go. All
Yeah.
right. Number 11, read books. How about joining the Next Fitness Things Walking Book Club, for example?
I love it.
Because we had a whole class dedicated to reading books once a month. And we're going to be talking about the January edition of the Walking Book Club. Club
And Anna
when we get
talks
to our
about
announcement.
reading books every Wednesday. That's what her whole class is
Seriously.
on Wednesday.
Yeah, team leader Anna is all over the books, and trainer Casey as well. They tag team on the Walking Book Club, which is once a month too. So yay. Number 12. This seems kind of like a no-brainer, but we're going to say it anyway. Eat more fruits and vegetables. I have made a concerted effort to put some more of those into. I mean, I usually do pretty well in that department, but I had been slacking a little bit over the holidays with all the holiday goodies, and I'm back on that fruit and veggie train right now, and I'm feeling a lot better with more energy.
Nice.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Alexis, favorite fruit, favorite veg.
Mm. I like, honestly, things that are in season. Right now, I'm really enjoying the Brussels sprouts. I'm really, really loving them.
Yes, I just had some yesterday, in fact. Yeah, and every day I
Nice.
have an orange with my breakfast, even though it's technically not local right now.
Ooh.
But I have it with my coffee because I just love that flavor combination of orange and coffee together. So starts my
Oh,
day
I'm
off
gonna have to
right.
try that.
So
That sounds
and
good.
again, talking about all the nutrients from earlier, the more you eat the rainbow, like we were talking about, the better off you're going to be, right? So get your fruit and
It's
veg.
supposed to be a mood booster too. The orange is supposed to be like a happy smell and taste. So
I
cool.
love I love citrusy smells that are instantly picks me up. Orange, lemon, lime, yep, all of them. So, all right, I'm looking at number 13 right now, and excuse me while I do this. Fix your posture. My
Okay, me too.
posture stinks. All right. I'm constantly reminding myself to sit up straight with my shoulders down and my chest proud. And, it's so important. It really is. I am suffering the consequences of not listening to my mom when she told me to stand up straight, and I have back issues. So, I mean, it really can come back to roost later on in your life if you don't pay attention early on. It's never too late to kind of help things along, but the sooner you do it, the better. Right. So it was just so funny, Alexis. You and I
Especially
just
on
both
your
went,
computer and your phone.
yes,
I would just say,
yes,
especially with your computer and your phone, because the computer is usually like this and the phone is like this, and neither of
right.
those is helping at all. So
Yeah. And
if
when
you
we
can do your
are,
phone like,
exactly where I was going to go. I was going to say when we do our walking classes here at the Next Fitness thing and people are typing and chatting while they're walking, I definitely suggest that you hold the phone up higher rather than walk like this. A, you could bump into something, and that wouldn't be good. But B, you can be more aware of your surroundings and, not step out in front of a car because that would stink. And I would feel really bad if that happened to you. So, okay.
Mhm.
So straighten up. Mama was right. All right, number 14, get some probiotics into your life because so much research is going on about how much of your immune system is based on your gut. And when you get probiotics
Yeah.
into your body, that helps get that whole system, your biome, your microbiome, it balances it out. So you can get them from food. There are supplements, and my one of my doctors recommended I take a probiotic supplement, and I do, faithfully to this day since then. But there are foods like yogurt, for example. There are a lot of things if you do the research, and you can find out which
Right.
foods are high in probiotics.
Right. Eating food that's alive is definitely good, but I will also just say not all probiotic pills are created equal, and
Right.
they're not all for everyone. Like different people will need different ones. And I'm not claiming to be any kind of expert on this, but I would really suggest that if you are down to take a probiotic, to go to see someone who specializes in that, because
Yeah.
they really know their stuff and will give you what you actually need.
Yeah, indeed. Okay,
Yeah.
we're going to pick up the pace because I'm at number 16 right
Okay,
now,
keep going.
and we still got a way to go. Minimize your sugar intake. Yes, try to cut back on your sugar. It can help you improve your overall nutrition, of course. It seems really simple, but I mean, sugar comes in so many forms. Read your labels again, and the higher there, if there is sugar in your product, the higher it is on the ingredient list, the more of it's in there. So try to do as little as possible, and your body's going to thank you for
Yep.
that. Try to get your sweetness from the fruits that we are talking about earlier, if you can. I try to as well.
And not fake chemical sugar.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, number 17, meditate. I've gotten into a regular meditation practice. I do it 5 minutes pretty much every morning. So far, I'm perfect for the new year.
That's awesome.
Fingers crossed. And perfection is overrated, I remind you, but so far I'm 3 for 3. But it is a great toolkit for, again,
Nice.
reducing stress and anxiety. The folks at the Mayo Clinic, they know this medicine stuff. Meditating can keep you calmer throughout your day and help you better manage some existing medical conditions, especially ones that are worsened by stress.
Yeah.
So that's huge right there. Now, just really quickly, you may be listening to this, you expect us to do 25 things all at once. No, we're just offering you some
Right.
options that may fit into your life little by little. And we're going to actually touch on that topic a little bit later as well. Number 18, listen to music. Yeah, I am a music head.
Mm-hmm.
Long before I was a DJ on the radio, I was always into music. And a great song can just boost your mood right up. And if you're walking, it can help you pick up your pace a little bit. Or if you're doing a strength training class, you put on some driving beats. And it's like, yeah, I got this. It's such a um, big thing to do while you're working out, or maybe before you go to bed at night, listening to something calming. That's always good too. So yeah, crank them up. 19, spend time with your friends and family. I am getting so bad about this lately, but I'm trying to turn a new leaf. So human beings, we are social animals. We
Yeah.
need the connection. We need the community. It's so important to our mental health and wellness. So reach out to your family, your friends, your neighbors. Pick up the phone if you still believe in calling people, do that and say, hey, let's get together, or text them. And I'm so excited. I get to see a good friend of mine next weekend because we haven't seen each other in a little while because I did that. So
Get your hugs
uh,
in.
reach out and touch someone, as the old phone ads used to say. All right.
Yeah.
Number 20, I know this is a minefield, but put down your electronics every once in a while. Hello. We do work for a wellness app, but we do all need a break from the screens and the technology every once in a while. So do give your brain that break definitely before you go to sleep. An hour before you go to sleep, you should be shutting down your screens because that blue light that emits from your screens can mess with your sleep pattern. So again, going back to the insomnia thing, shut them down. Shut them down. Number 21, boost your minerals. Again, this is coming from a supplement company and they want you to buy your stuff, but you can get your minerals from food, of course. Many of
Salt.
us lack these vital things that help, they're essential for like strong bones and teeth and to regulate your heartbeat. I mean, hello, muscle health, nerve function. So many of those things are related to how much of the minerals you're getting that your body needs. So make sure you're
Meat
loading up.
is good for minerals.
It is, yeah. And not to mention the protein as well there. So for if you want to build some muscle, you need some protein. There are vegan versions, of course, but yes. Okay. Number 22, adopt a hobby. If you don't have a fun way to spend your time when you're not working, that can help challenge your brain in a lot of ways. I am taken to doing puzzles, word games. I
Nice.
love word games, but I do them on a screen. I will say that. So I don't spend a whole lot of time doing them, but bingo, chess, coming to, I mean, it would be on a screen too, but our brain teaser walk that we do every Friday here at the Next Fitness Thing is a fun way to, tax your brain and give it a curveball every once in a while. Maybe it's a sport. Maybe it's, ballroom dancing, gardening, whatever it is. Find
Arts and
something that you
crafts.
love. Yeah, arts and crafts, do it. Do it. It's going to help you feel a whole lot happier in this world. 23, embrace tidiness. Clutter stresses me the F out. I will say it right here. So when I go into the kitchen first thing in the morning, if we haven't cleaned up for dinner the night before, I'm like, this is the first thing I see in the morning. It's just such a downer. So do try to declutter your home, your workspace. You're going to be a lot less stressed and a lot less overwhelmed. And I find personally, it makes me so much more productive when I do that. Yeah. Number 24, are you flossing your teeth? This is, I honestly, for years, I never really did. And then I started going to the dentist and it's like, your gums are bleeding a little bit. You need to do this. So I did. But every day helps your teeth and gums stay healthy. There are some diseases that, are affected by the bacteria in your mouth. And if you are not doing yourself a favor and getting all those nooks and crannies handled, it could lead to something else like heart risk is, I mean, there is some direct correlation between the bacteria that is in your mouth and risk of heart disease. So that's, I mean, don't mess with that. So get your floss on, please. And then the last one, well, that of course goes with brushing your teeth and getting regular dental checkups as well. The last one, the 25th tip for 2025 is follow a daily routine. Set up the routine that sets you up for success. So great way to care for your well-being. A repetitive schedule can, again, give you that rhythm, reduce your stress, reduce your anxiety. Granted, we're all going to have blips in our schedules every once in a while. Don't get too hung up on it. You just, find ways to work around those obstacles when they come up. But yeah, again, you might want to try taking, doing your chores at the same time every day, or doing meal prep at the same time every week. I love weekend meal prep. So yeah, bottom line, it can be easy to get caught up in the pace of our daily lives as we head into a new year and we want to bite off everything. Take the time to pick a few things, no more than a few things, and focus on those. And the more you get into that pattern, then you can do a lot more from there. All right. That was a lot. And I just looked at the clock, so we need to get moving here. But I hope that you're able to take some of these things to heart. So appreciate you listening along the way. Let's get into, it is our stretch of the week. So opportunity to move. We've been sitting here for a while, right?
Can we presence the chat real quick?
Oh, please, yes.
Carol and Megan and Mary and Daniela and Lisa G are all saying hi and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And Daniela is sharing that she does a crop share with a local farm every
year. I love it. Way to go, Daniela. All right. So it is move of the week time, or stretch of the week time. Didn't show stretch break, excuse me. So
stretch break.
This is going to lead actually into our move of the week. And it's going to be me on the video, I believe. And we talked about earlier having your shoulders down away from your ears. That comes in handy on this stretch, by the way. And it's going to be to help mobilize your shoulders. So here comes the video. Here we go. All right. So you can do this seated as well, but if you're standing, you can do that too. Bringing your right arm across toward the left side of your body, shoulders down. If you feel good looking over the shoulder of the arm that you're stretching, that helps get a little bit of this released in here as well. And you don't have to look over your shoulder if it doesn't if it hurts your neck, don't. But then go ahead and get both sides, shake it out a little bit. And my watch is coming undone here. All right, so shoulder down, other arm comes across. If it feels good, look over that shoulder. And it helps just open up. We get, a lot of us carry tension and stress in our shoulders. So there you go, helps release some of that. All right, did you do both sides? Were you doing it with us? I hope so. All right, Alexis, well done. I saw you. Okay.
It was great.
Let's lead right into the move of the week. And I'm excited about this one because this is leading somewhere. This is going to be a forearm plank saw. So if you're familiar with a forearm plank, you set up with your elbows right underneath your shoulders, and then you extend your legs behind you and you try to form this straight line. Normally that's held statically. This is a dynamic plank. So I am rocking on the balls of my feet, you'll notice, from head to heel, trying to maintain, to the best of your ability, that straight line from your ears to your shoulders to your hips to your heels, just like a static plank. And there are other ways you could do this too. You could elevate maybe on the edge of a couch, for example, or a comfortable elevated surface that doesn't hurt your elbows. I used to try to do these on my TV stand, and it's like, no, that doesn't feel good. So, and neutral neck as well, just like a regular static plank too. So the reason that I'm excited about this is because this is from my upcoming brand new challenge. The first one I get to bring you in 2025. It's called, as our Get It Lit series is coming back, team. Get It Lit, Ignition On. So we're going to be talking a little bit more about this when we get into our announcements, which is now basically. But we do have one that we want to slip in first because we've been talking about this one. We have our Start Off Striding Challenge, which is our first walking challenge. Oh, I'm sorry, we missed Sherry's moving plank. That's right. Oh gosh, let's see that. I want to see this. This is teammate Sherry, and she is doing her forearm plank saw with her feet on a gliding disc. So you'll be able to see that she doesn't have to bend and straighten at her foot or ball of her foot. She's just keeping hers neutral. And then that's a great way to do it if you're on a surface where you can use a gliding disc and you have some handy paper plates work in lieu of gliding discs, by the way, if you don't have one. So that we wanted to shout out Sherry because Sherry, you're awesome. We love you. Okay, now let's get into the announcements, shall we? We've got a few. And the first one, as I was mentioning, our first walking challenge of 2025 is Start Off Striding. It's just a little short one. This is going to be a 1-week challenge. It starts not this coming Monday, the next Monday, January 13th, 4 days. Monday through Thursday. They're all 25-minute classes. And if you're checking us out for the first time and you're trying to establish a walking habit, this is a phenomenal place for you to dip your toes in the water, so to speak, because it's just one 25-minute class for 4 days. A couple of the classes are going to be relatively simple. Other ones are going to be a little bit more challenging. We have a brand new challenging format in this one. And we have some chat going on here. Carol says she likes the meditate tip, says, I don't do enough, and I like the idea of a short session daily. Yeah, I keep track of that on here too. And Mary says, Mary, hi, those were good tips. I'm glad that those resonated with you, team. Thank you so much. Okay. The nextfitnessthing.com/striding is where you go to sign up for this challenge or to get all of the information about it. And Alexis, if you have anything, of course, to add, please feel free to jump in here. But the Rhyming Ramble game is coming back, which is our fun word game, which is very popular around here. Yay. So happy about that. So hope you'll join us and help establish your walking habit. And we have a lot of fun. If you've never taken the Next Fitness Thing walking class, it's different from anything you've ever done before. We hope you'll check it out. Okay, now I think it's Get It Lit Ignition on time. Yay. I'm so excited. I've been working for months on this and finally it's coming to fruition. So the Get It Lit Ignition On Challenge from my Get It Lit series. And if you are not familiar with LIIT, that stands for Low Impact Interval Training. So you do not have to jump. You do not have to hop. You can keep the jarring off of your joints. And it is an awesome program. So the classes are going to be offered starting on January 20th, Monday, January 20th. Those classes will also be 25 minutes, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you sign up at one of our premium levels, we're bringing back the Spark, Blaze, and Inferno levels. If you sign up at Blaze or Inferno level, you get Saturday recovery classes with me each week. And also there will be swag. And we know we got some swag lovers around here. So check it out. And it is available now for signups. So go to thenextfitnessthing.com/ignition-on. And I cannot wait to see you. It's been so long since I've been able to do a LIIT challenge. So I'm really, really stoked. And we're going to have a good time. We're going to have some new exercises in here that you haven't seen before, including that forearm plank saw that we did earlier. Yeah. So
awesome.
happy.
Can I say one thing about this challenge?
So go ahead.
You haven't seen a challenge from Mary Beth in a while because as we moved to the new app, we had to create a technology to be able to program classes because that was built into our previous platform. So this challenge is exciting in the content, but it is also exciting because it is the debut of the new technology that is going to allow us to deliver new content and to program new classes and to have all new, like a big refresh. So basically we'll get that down the road, but this is the first try of using the new tech. So thank you, Kevin. And thank you, Mary
Kevin,
Beth.
our CTO, you rock.
We're really excited.
Yeah, we really are.
He's doing a lot.
Oh yeah, he's getting a well-deserved vacation right now. So yay. All right. You Anew is going to be launching for real our 12-week deep down commitment. If you need a little extra hand holding to get you where you want to go with your health and wellness, this is the opportunity for you. No extremes, no judgment, no BS. I love this because a lot of us have been through these workout programs where they expect you to jump off walls and take 17 supplements that cost you $1 million. It's like, no, you don't need that. You just need a plan and somebody help you through it. So that's where we come in. Transformation with the team on your terms. It is available for signups now, and officially it opens up on this Monday, January 6th. You don't have to officially join on January 6th, but that's when it opens up. So, but the sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The nextfitnessthing.com/You Anew is where you go to find out all the deets and to sign up with us. Cannot wait. Alexis, anything else on You Anew? Are we good? Okay, I think we're good. All right.
I just want to say that people who have already signed up, you're like, I know that everybody's getting really excited because it starts on Monday. So just watch your email inbox, and the instructions on how to join are coming, especially on Monday. So you're going to get a lot of details. Just be ready for it.
I know. It's like kids on Christmas morning is like, okay. Okay. The next thing coming up on the first Monday of the month, if ever you were to take a Goals Walk 25 class with us at the Next Fitness Thing, this coming Mondays is going to be the one to take, because if you were looking to set yourself up for your 2025 goals that we were talking about earlier, for example, we can give you the building blocks to help you do that successfully. So many of us bite off more than we can chew. And again, we have a little bit more on that to come. We need to make your goals manageable and realistic for you. And we do a lot of discussion about that. You can announce your goals in class for accountability and say, hey, my intention for January is X, and you're going to get a whole cheering section rooting you on. It's the best. So check it out. It is going to be on, it is on our live class schedule. So you can jump in there and join us. And we're going to have a couple of those, at least 2 or 3 over the course of the day on Monday, January 6th. All right. And then we're talking about, Trainer Anna, our team leader Anna, excuse me, earlier. She's back with her true crime walk. And that is going to be coming up this Sunday, which is going to be January 5th. So you are welcome to join Anna for the true crime discussion. I know there's a lot of cases going on that people kind of go deep in and get into all the investigations and all those things. And you might want to get into the true crime shirt as well. Look at that. That's cute. I love it on the back. I'm walking to establish my alibi. That's the best. Okay, so Sunday, January 5th, 1 p.m. Pacific time with the lovely Anna. And hope you'll join us for that. That is also on our live class schedule. And then the last piece of business we have to take care of. We got a lot in here today. Freebie Friday. We get to give away something cool. So remember, if you would like to be a winner on Freebie Friday, you need to start commenting on our videos. So if you don't already, so any video that goes up, comment on the videos. Yes, it helps our YouTube channel grow. And the more eyes on us, the more we can grow. We're still on our mission to 500 followers. I haven't checked lately today.
Can I like just jump in with one quick announcement just to make sure everybody knows what this is? Okay. Yeah. We don't really need to go deep into this, but the book club, is Remarkably Bright Creatures. So get the book and get started reading, because it's not till the end of this month. You have time, but I just want you to know that this is the book. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, Casey's going to be doing that this month. And we want to give that proper, and so you have time to get the book and get reading. And that, like I said, that's a fun class too. All right, now, where do we leave off? Freebie Friday, yes. So from the end of the show today up through next week's show, any video that we post on our YouTube channel, that could be a short, that could be a long form video, it doesn't matter. Comment on the video. Each time you do, you get put into a random drawing to find out who's going to win the coveted Freebie Friday prize. Alexis, do we have the wheel ready to rock? We're ready. Also, Erin is saying she's enjoying the book already. Awesome. Yay. All right. Good. All right. Sweet, Erin. So the wheel is set to be a spinning. All right. I think. All right. I know. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It was here earlier. I did see it. All right. I got it. Okay. Sweet. Boom. Yay. Okay. Spin that wheel and here we go. Tick, 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 tick. My wheel sound effects are awful. Erin, speak of the devil. There you go. Congratulations, Erin. You are our Freebie Friday winner this week. Yes. Woo-hoo! All right. So yay. Happy, happy, joy, joy. All right. The final thing that we have to do before we part ways, and I know we've given you a lot today already, but circling back to the tips for a healthier new year, that was a lot. We gave you 25 basically. So we often tend, I say we, the general we, often tend to, the first of the year especially, take a ginormous goal and say, okay, I want to go for this big honking goal right now. But you need to break it down into small goals to set yourself up for success, because it's a bear to try to change everything in your life at the same time. And you need to just take one little thing at a time. So maybe it's going to be going for a walk every day this week, and start small. Look at the little sprout. Start small. And then once you have those weeded and watered and starting to blossom, then you can start adding on some other goals. And it's the behavioral goals that you need to really focus on, the behaviors that will lead you to your overarching goal that's going to set you up for success. You need a plan, right, Alexis? Yeah, I'm with you on this. How long do you recommend people like get solid in a goal before they pick up another one? Oh my gosh, realistically, I'd say no more than one a month. Yeah, I agree. Would be my thought. Like, when you have your 25 things like we talked about, I would not start all 25 right now. No. Like literally pick one that you're ready to integrate for January and then do that. And only pick the next one if you actually were successful with the first one. Otherwise, you gotta keep iterating on your process to figure out what's going to actually integrate that first one.
Yeah, nail the first one. And then once that's done, gold star on your forehead, move on to the second one and the third one, and then go from there. Yeah. We should get gold stars on our forehead. That would be cool. All right. I was one of those kids that always look forward to getting gold stars on my paper, right? Yeah, I was that kid. All right. Thank you so much. I think that's a wrap, right, Alexis? Did we cover everything? That was a lot.
Sounds good.
But yeah, okay, we're good. So thank you everybody who joined us live. We appreciate you always, always, always. If you're checking out the recording of this one, thank you. We welcome you to join us live whenever you can. No matter which way you're joining us, please right now hit the thumbs up, give us a like, and if you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. We're trying to get to 500 and we're so close. So spread the word, get everybody in your life to join us as well, and subscribe. Doesn't cost you a dime. And we look forward to seeing you on next week's edition of the Next Fitness Show. And let me give you a high five so we can officially be dismissed. Boom. Okay. Show dismissed. Catch you next time. Shameless plug. I'll be teaching classes later on today. Live crew, 4 to 5:30 Pacific time, including the brain teaser walk. My favorite of the week. All right. Happy New Year to you. And episode number 50 in the book.